Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today we are going to talk about December Daily. Okay, this is something that has been on my mind a lot lately, and the reason for that is that since we have moved here, I have changed up the way I'm approaching December Daily. Now, normally, I started December Daily in 2011, I think was maybe my first uh, layout or album that I made. And I had tried to do it consistently. I think there was maybe 1 year that I didn't do it. And something that I noticed was that the albums were starting to pile up, right? And it was just like a ton of albums that were just 1 month, and I was trying to decide if I liked that or not, or if it was just going to be taking up way too much room and do I need all this? And I go back and forth about being excited about this project. Some years I'm really into it, some years I'm just not. And after thinking about it, the decision that I made was that instead of doing it every single year and kind of documenting the same type of thing every year, I decided that I want to have one album from every duty station that we are stationed at throughout our Air Force career. So that's what I'm going to do instead. I thought that would be more interesting for us because, we are going to be living in a whole bunch of different places still. And it'd be kind of cool to see, the Decembers in different areas of where we're living versus every single year, doing that. So I decided to do that instead. Now, because of that, I actually ended up going through my December Daily albums and I got rid of some. I know, shock, shock, shock. I know. It was easier than I thought it was going to be, though. I'll tell you that because I started in 2011, which we were living in Tucson at the time. And so I had, let's see, so we were there, so 2011, 2012, 2013. So I had 3 years of Tucson albums. And then we moved to New Mexico. So I had 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. I think I only had 3 from that. I think there was 1 year that I missed. So I had 3 from those. And then I had 1 from Florida. I didn't do last year's. I had plans to do last year's, but I never did it. I was not excited about it last year at all. So I never ended up making the album. And so I had, 6, 7 albums of just December's. And I was like, I feel like that's too much right now. So once I made the decision to do duty stations only, that really helped me. So what I did was I gathered all of my albums, I went through them, and I picked whichever one was my favorite one from that duty station. So I had 3 albums from Tucson. I picked my favorite. That was really easy. I had a big standout that was like my favorite album. And then I did the same thing for New Mexico, which I actually ended up keeping 2. I have one kind of bigger one, and then I had one that was a 4x4 album that I just absolutely loved when I was flipping through it, and I didn't want to get rid of it. So I do have 2 from New Mexico, but that's okay. And then I have 1 from Florida, so that was perfect, right? So I wanted to definitely just keep 1 from each station. Now, we were stationed at 2 different places before Tucson as well, which I don't have albums for because I wasn't doing this project at that time. So that's something I'm actually going to go back and try to make like December albums for those 2 places. One is California, one is Texas. So I need to go through my pictures and see if I can document that somehow. That's going to be really weird to go back and try to do that. But as long as I can kind of fill up, 25 days of December, we're going to try to do that. I'm going to see what I can pull together. But here, we're only here for a year. So this is the only December we're going to be here. So I'm definitely doing an album this year for sure. And that actually also takes off the pressure of doing a December Daily album every single year because, if sometimes we'll have an idea of how long we're going to be in a place. And, as long as I get one of those Decembers documented, I'll be good. So that's another thing too. Like once I get a December documented, then I'm good until we go to our next place. And I think that's going to help me because I'm just not always every single year excited to do this project. So yeah, but this year I am. I'm pumped to do it. Okay, so let's talk about supplies. I kind of already had something pulled because I pulled stuff for last year's album, which I never ended up making, which didn't matter because I already have an album from Florida, so we're good on that. So I'm glad I didn't make it because I probably would have ended up getting rid of it or something. So, but this year, here in Rhode Island, we are going to only be here for one. So I'm going to be using the 6x8 album. This is a snap album, I believe, and it's like a canvas, and it's blue chevron, so that definitely fits kind of the mood up here. Like, it's very nautical up here. So I have a whole bunch of page protectors in here, like this is ready to go. I have a couple other things back here in the album, like this is kind of fun. I might try to do something with this here. And you know, this I've used before, I think, in an album, but I'll see if I can do something with that too. And I have some papers in here already that are just kind of part of the album that it came with it. So we'll see if I end up using these or not. I may or I may not. So this is the album that I plan to use, and these are slotted page protectors as well, so it has different things, and I have extras, obviously. So album, and then for the actual supplies here, I have my iris container, and I have this little slotted tray here that you can't get anymore at Michael's. That's where I got these. I think you can get them on Amazon, so if I can find them, I'll link them. But the big thing is the numbers, right? You always want to have your numbers. And so I'm going to use these wood veneer numbers that I got from Not Just for Boys, from their shop. These are wood veneer circle numbers. There's 1 through 31. So these are going to be the numbers that I end up using this year. And then I just went through my December stuff and I just pulled anything that kind of worked. So I was looking for kind of red, white, and blue. It's kind of the theme that I was going for, and then with a little bit of like craft or wood type things, because the album, you know, does have this craft color here, and then these are wood, so I'm going to bring in a little bit of that too. But the big thing I wanted to do was get stuff that had snow in it, because we are definitely going to be experiencing, I don't know if it's going to snow in December or not, that might be more towards January, February, but we'll see. But it's going to be cold for sure here. So I just kind of grabbed little things, very wintry stuff. This is from Basic Grey Juniper Berry. So this is some red and white sequins here that I can maybe try to use up. I have some sequins in here too. So basically a whole lot of red, and then as much blue as I could find too. I found a lot of turquoise. I was trying to find some navy blue as well. We'll see what I'm able to figure out, but just a lot of things here. I'm not going to go through every single little thing, but this is like a Christmas tag that we got one year that I thought was really cute. These are some 3-inch, or are these 4-inch? 4-inch little journaling circles, like half circles, that came in a December Daily kit a while ago from Allie. So I have those still. I have some ribbon here. One has snowflakes on it. Hopefully I can use that, and some red. And as you can see, just like little teeny tiny things. Anything blue and red that was kind of Christmassy. You know, this is all scrap paper here from my actual like Christmas box. So anything blue. Blue and red. And then I have some cards here from old December Daily kits. So I had one from Kelly Perky that she designed. I had, you know, some from Allie. So I just kind of pulled out, you know, like some red and some blue stuff. So we'll see what ends up making it in. So that's just kind of the little things. And then some of the bigger things, you know, I have some papers from those kits, some 6x8 papers here. Like these will be great. So as you can see, just like red and blue and craft is what I'm really going for here. And then I also have some non-Christmas kind of nautical themed things. So I may pull some things from that as well, just depending on what type of pictures I have. But this little thing says Burr, and there's actually a little rabbit here, which is kind of funny because we have bunnies all over the island here, so that could actually work as well. And then this says snow, so do that. And then these little paper clips here, Burr and a snowflake and all that. So we're gonna see what I can use up. Just some things. These are some printables I got, I think, on Pinterest or something, so I have some of those still, and stickers, and you know, anything that was really just fitting the theme. I have these doilies here that have snowflakes on them that are blue, so that can work. You know, just anything blue and red is really what I was going for here. And then I have this here. I might try to use this piece if I can. We'll see. Little puffy stickers, which are super cute. This is some more. This is from HipKit. Got some cute stuff in there. Then I have a couple of 6x6 paper pads. I have the Fancy Pants Wish Season by Kim Watson, which has the good colors that I'm looking for. And then I have the Basic Gray Juniper Berry, which also has like a lot of reds and blues and stuff in there. This was a great 6x6 paper that I had that has sailboats on it, and you know, we live where there's a lot of sailboats, so. And then I just have some bigger scrap pieces of paper here as well that are going to fit the theme. This is something I've always thought about maybe using in an album to hold things in. It's a, oh gosh, this is from Freckled Fawn, I think, and it looks like an ugly Christmas sweater kind of. But I don't know, I never find a use for it, like to actually put anything big in there. I don't know if I'm going to have a use for it or not. I kind of just keep it with my December stuff, hopefully, you know, hoping someday I'll be able to use it. So we'll see if it makes it in this year's album. If not, I'll just keep it handy for next year. We'll see. And then I have some stamps here as well, just Christmas themed stamps that I'm going to hopefully be able to get into as well. And those are my supplies, guys. So I don't want to, like, you know, go through absolutely every single little package. That's kind of boring. But these are supplies I'm going to keep on hand. I will also pull kind of my nautical themed stuff that I've been collecting since we have moved here, because you know, it's really appropriate for this area. You know, sailboats and you know, there's lots of lighthouses and you know, stuff like that. So hopefully I can work some of that stuff in here too, and those are usually all red, white, and blue as well. So I'm going to keep those handy as well. Okay, so those are my plans for December Daily. I do plan to video this process, so I will show you my album along the way. I don't know how much I'll show you at one time. It'll just depend on when I sit down and make some stuff. So I don't know how many days I'm going to do at once. We'll see how it all goes and how my filming situation ends up being. But I'm definitely going to share this with you. So let me know down below if you guys are doing December Daily. What is your take on the project? And you know, do you do it every year? Do you pick years that you plan on doing it? What's your process for all this? I would really like to know that. And that is going to be it for me today. If you guys want some more information about this project, about December Daily, I will leave a link to Allie Edwards' website down below. She is kind of the brain power behind this project, and she's the one who sells the kits, and it's a whole thing. So I'll leave that link down below for you guys. But all right, I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you again soon. Bye.